Afternoon. Man, I just wanted to come on here and talk about real quick most valuable promotions. They just launched, looks like MVPW, a dedicated global platform focused entirely on women's boxing. They also signed a multi-year deal with ESPN through 2028, giving the platform a major broadcast partner and national exposure. The first three events are already scheduled, right? You got them in London, obviously at the Mecca, MSG, and in El Paso, Texas, featuring fighters like Baumgartner, Caroline Dubois, Holly Holm, and many others. So here's kind of my take on it. I actually like what MVP is doing, man. I really do, because from the moment Jake Paul, I think, partnered or teamed up with Amanda Serrano, which seemed like a few years ago, I thought it was awesome. I thought that this was something that could be a really good partnership, and I thought that it would naturally grow into something, or that it could. So back then, the narrative was women's boxing really wasn't getting the representation that it deserved, and that's what you would hear a lot of commentators say during the fights. And Jake and MVP, they consistently treated those fights seriously, right? So now, again, it feels like a natural stepping stone. Not that they're not just promoting the fights anymore, right? They're actually building a real platform. And I respect what Jake and MVP have done, because they really led by example. Because while Jake was also promoting his own fights and doing his own fights, he would often highlight the women fighters on the undercard of his own cards. And there was a time or two where he was the co-main event and the women's were the main event. So really leading by example. I think he really cares about this stuff. I think he's found a great partner that does care, partner inside of MVP, I mean. And I think that if it keeps going the way that it looks like it will, today's will definitely go down. It's already a big moment for women's boxing, but people are going to remember this day, ironically, Friday the 13th, right? But I just think that is great. I think a lot of people and there was a lot of opportunity to do this, and it just looked like no one else wanted to step up. And I applaud Jake for doing it, man. I applaud MVP as a whole for doing it, and I think that they'll extend after 2028 once they see the results. And I just hope that it continues to grow. They already have 90 to 95%, if not more, of the hard hitters and the top names for women's boxing, minus a few. So it'll just be interesting to see how this thing evolves, even through this year and in the years to come. So yeah, man, if you guys like this stuff too, let me know. I'm going to be doing more breakdowns, not just cybersecurity and not just how to protect yourselves, right? Protecting your brands and visibility, and as your platform and as you guys get more, again, visibility, more business, and your branding grows online. But I love sports. I've been involved in sports since I can remember. So I started playing basketball when I was 4. Football, basketball, track and field. For those of you who don't know, got a D1 scholarship to UC Riverside. That didn't work out. That was on me. But I was a part of the 2008 state championship for Riverside Community College. I took 4th at state in the high jump. After that, I wanted to go to the Olympics, but decided to represent my country in a different way. I signed up for the military. So even after the military, I was involved in sports and things like that. So it's just something that I'm really passionate about. It feels natural. No matter what I do, sports is usually what I come back to. It's how I like to spend my weekends. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm like watching football and know that I'm always up on the latest fights as far as boxing and MMA. And it's something that just, again, feels really natural to me, and something that I want to incorporate in the content, and again, not just cybersecurity and how to protect myself. That's what I learned how to do when I was in the military: IT, cybersecurity, risk management, things like that. But sports has always been a core part of who I am, and so again, that's what I want to bring. So again, if you guys like this stuff, let me know, DM me, let me know what else you want to see. I will be doing breakdowns like this for everything moving forward. But yeah, man, if you guys need me, take care, follow me, join my free school community where I'll be teaching cybersecurity as well as how to protect yourself. And then I do have a few services that I offer if you guys are interested. Yeah, man, take care of yourselves and stay safe.